Hi, in this video, we will discuss onboarding journey via NSE Invest. To onboard the new investor, the path is Invest Online NSE Invest Profile List. So to create a profile of the investor, you are required to create a UCC. UCC is a unique client code of the investor. So the step 1, you are required to enter the person information. So these are the tax status that we need to select. Once you enter the PAN, the system will automatically fetch the name as per the KYC. So here you can see the name has fetched as per the KYC record. Now you are required to fill all the details on the screen. To select the relation of the mobile number that we have entered, select the account type, physical and demat. Now you can select the UCC preference. So you can go with the random UCC. So system will allot a random UCC, and you have a second option, specify UCC, where you can specify the UCC which you want. Then proceed to the next step. So the next step is holding pattern. Here you can choose how your investment account to be held. Single account is held by one individual. Joint account will be held together by two or more individuals. Anyone or survival account can be opened by any one of the account holders. Select gender, marital status, enter all the required information, select the email ID, relationship, enter the father name. Now you are required to fill all the details on the screen. After selecting country of birth, you can select the required option over here and then proceed to the next step. So the next step will be nominee detail. Enter the nominee detail of your investment. You can add up to 3 nominees. So once you enter all the required information over here, you can the nominee address, you can take this checkbox, that same address as primary holder which we have entered earlier in the primary holder in the holding pattern. Alternatively, you may choose to opt out adding a nominee by selecting I do not wish to add a nominee. So here we will go with this option. Then proceed to the next step, bank details. So you are required to enter the bank account details of the investor. So here you can see the bank address city has pre-filled automatically. Select the account type, enter the account number. MICR code is optional. You can add multiple bank by clicking on add more banks. If multiple banks are added, you need to choose the default bank. Once the bank details are entered, proceed further. So here the profile has been created successfully. Kindly complete the UCC authentication link using the link provided over here. The investor also get the UCC authentication link from the NSE. So here we can see all the information that we have filled in the UCC has come. So if you are sitting with the client, you can accept the agreement, click on send OTP. So you can take the OTP from the investor and enter the OTP over here. So once the OTP is entered, click on authorize. So once authorization is done, NSE will verify all the required information, and then the UCC will become active. The onboarding process will be completed. Here in inactive UCC, the UCC will reflect. So you can check the status also of the UCC, that client have authorized the UCC or not over here. And you can also refresh the recent status of the UCC from the NSE. So we can see the status has been changed. In case there is a failure in the bank validation, then you are required to upload a check copy over here. So now once the UCC become active, it will reflect over here and you will be able to transact in the UCC by clicking on the UCC number. In case if you have not completed the onboarding journey completely, so that particular UCC will reflect under the incomplete UCC. So from here, from the action tab, you can complete the UCC, enter all the required information. And if the UCC is active, so here it will reflect under the active UCC. You can start placing the transaction once the UCC become active by clicking on the UCC number. Thank you.